to today's episode of The Daily Blend. I'm your host, AC, and we are joined today by Sarah Jane Shorthose.
Hello.
How are you, Sarah?
I'm doing wonderful. Happy to be here.
Yes, you look wonderful. You look so festive.
I am festive. I
You
chose
got
the
your
red today on purpose.
And people might be thinking this stuff looks a little bit like Christmas.
It is. Christmas starts very, very early for photographers and retailers.
Yes. Like in your world, you're thinking about Christmas already. It's like when you walk in like one of the stores. Yeah. And you're still in like fall mode.
Oh, Christmas is in our brain straight summertime. We start planning very early.
Yeah. Well, you have to.
We have to plan Santa's visit. And Santa is coming to Columbia.
Okay.
Second year in a row. He's coming early.
Okay. Tell me about this experience, the Santa experience. Tell me about it.
We have Santa experiences planned this year on November 9th. And we really call it an experience because it's not just a session. Yes, I'm there. I'm creating images during that experience. But for me, it's really about creating the magic for the kiddos. Yeah. Our set is huge. You feel like you're stepping into Santa's living room. Oh. And we really want to transform the kiddos in that space and invite them in to have that experience with Santa. They get to learn a little bit of his magic and some secrets that I can't even tell you here. Okay. It's special for him to share with the kids. Okay. So that they really remember things. And then we create those magic moments in their images even after we have created the portraits.
Yeah, I really love that. Like as I'm looking at your portraits, they don't look like the typical just staged. Or like that scary picture that I have where my mom took me to the mall.
And you're terrified of Santa?
And I just look like I'm like being held hostage a little bit.
Yes. We have that of my oldest daughter when she is a baby. And that was just the Santa experience we knew was you stand in line and you go set your kiddo on this person's lap and then they scream and you take a picture. Yes. And we have that of my oldest. And I really wanted to create something that was a little less terrifying. Yes. And we invite them in. We actually start before they get there. They get a personal letter from the North Pole from Santa himself that arrives in the mail. And it talks to them, tells them that that Santa is really excited to meet them. So they're getting this prep before they've ever stepped in the room so that they're comfortable and confident to come to him as they like. Okay. Some kiddos come play, some read a story, some share a cookie, whatever we need so that they're really comfortable. And some come ready I'm sure. to tell him what they want and they're ready. They're no fear at all. And that is welcome as well. And then the whole time we're creating images of those moments. And then, of course, also getting beautiful pose portraits for parents too.
Yeah, that sounds like a really nice, and I love that you call it an experience because that's what it sounds like. Yes. I mean, the fact that the kid is getting the letter like beforehand creates that kind of build up and excitement.
Yes, they're very excited.
And when they come, they're like, I'm meeting the person who sent me this letter.
Absolutely.
How exciting is that?
And he knows them and he knows their names. He also brings us the list every year. So we do a little check before Christmas to make sure that those kiddos have made it to the list. We have a great track record so far. Everyone has been on the list. Okay. So naughty kids have been coming.
You know what? Because I can imagine when my kids were little, if it were me, I would let my kids know that he has a list.
He does have the list. He brings it every year.
And what you really don't want is to show up and your name not be on it.
I know. Wouldn't that be a bummer?
That would be terrible.
Yes. So we put those parents to know smart. He's going to bring it.
It is very, this is very, very smart. And so when this session is over, then parents can choose kind of what they want. Because I mean, look, the stress that I am under every year to pick the perfect picture for a holiday card.
We help you with that. So we have a private parent viewing because we want to keep everything very magical for our kiddos. Yes. So we have a private parent viewing with the images. We choose what they love, what they don't, and then what products work best for them. Yeah. So we also have very special products from Santa's workshop. So we have wooden wall art because, of course, that's what Santa is making himself. Yes, so we have that only for our Santa experience sessions. And then we also have a midway Midwest author has written a story, a personalized story for each of our kiddos.
Yes.
That goes into their own storybook. So these are designed to come out year after year and become a memory piece, become what you read the night before Christmas.
Oh, love it.
Or as you have family around, you're hanging these portraits on the Christmas tree if we're doing an ornament, or on the wall if we're doing that wooden wall art.
Yeah.
So that we can see that magic of Christmas every single year.
Well, this is awesome. I just love the fact that, first of all, that this is written by a local Midwesterner.
It is.
And it's written specifically, you said, for our area.
Yes.
So I really love that. And it becomes like a family keepsake, right?
Absolutely.
It could become the thing, like you said, that you read to your kids during that holiday season.
Or this is years from now, but I always envision these being passed down as, this was grandma when she visited Santa and reading that story for generations to come. Not just for this moment where we have, I do love that terrified picture of my kiddo.
I mean, I love mine too.
That's a good moment. And if we have a kiddo cry, my kiddo was the first one and only one to cry with our Santa, and I took the picture. So we have that.
Take the picture.
But I love that memory, but I also love being able to get it out and talk about it again. And so do my kiddos. They go dive in for those ornaments to pull out and look at them.
I'm sure. It's such a, when I think about it, my kids are a little bit older now, but that time with your kids when they're little like that, it's such a magical time.
It absolutely is. The magic is unparalleled. These kids pour it into me, watching them walk in, and the wonder when I tell you, it even smells. It smells like you are in Santa's wonder, because you are. We're bringing it to Columbia.
I love it. So before we go.
Yes.
When is it? And where can they find you?
So Saturday, November 9th, we will be in Andrea Lynn Events, so South Columbia. And you can find all the information on our website. It's sjanephotography.com.
Okay, that is perfect. So sjanephotography.com. You can find everything. I'm sure you can sign up. And I would imagine that people probably should go ahead and get signed up.
Absolutely. Yes.
Because I'm imagining that it fills up pretty quickly.
It does. We don't have that many spaces available. So, yes.
All right, sign up. Well, Sarah, so nice to see you.
Good to
Always
see you.
Good to see you. Love seeing you and love your work.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.